Before we get going, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what really the most important thing of the day today for us. So we wore a different kind of shooting shirt today for Veterans Day, and we partnered up with a place called Medals of Honor. And so what we did was, on the back of our shooting shirt, and I'll hold one up here, is the name of a fallen soldier. So some of them are from this area, some of them from this community, some from other parts in the country, but I think if anybody looked into Medals of Honor and the work that they're doing, and in their words, not letting soldiers die twice, because a soldier dies and then he dies again if you don't ever bring up his name. And I made our players aware of who these people were. We gave them bios on the different people, so they get a really understanding that these people are their age, fighting for freedoms that they're lucky and fortunate enough to have. And to me, it's more important than any message we could send in the game today was for our appreciation and thanks on Veterans Day for families that were special. We had some families even at the game, you know, and they like to keep their information private. But awareness for that, I thought, was probably the most important thing these guys could learn and understand, and something we'll continue to do. And I would love to see this spread to other campuses, because it is unbelievably important, and the young people should be appreciative of the day, not just the game.
Questions? Coach, they were able to hit 12 threes. I guess it's a question for both of you, but they were able to hit 12 threes on you guys today. What do you think they did well?
Made shots. They're a good shooting team. They made deep shots. They made some tough ones. And if you let guys get confident early in the game, like we did, good shooters, good teams will stay confident. So, you know, it wasn't breakdowns. It wasn't anything they were running. They were taking one-on-one, hitting some tough shots. So I give them credit. But we responded. We did not shoot the ball well again for the second game in a row for us. So obviously something we've got to – that's not who we are, but we have to improve that area, no doubt about it.
Gene, backing up to that, how did that come about? I mean, what gave you guys the idea of doing it?
Billy Wazinski, who's on my staff, worked with the founder of this husband. And, you know, there was a video we showed our players that was unbelievable, with this woman who started this runs marathons in combat boots. So to bring awareness for her own son, who's still in the active military, but the people who run these marathons, the people who do these Ironman competitions, they donate their medals back to fallen soldiers' families. It's just an unbelievably powerful organization, and it was really important.
Just the same thing, but for you to wear the shooting shirt, I mean, I heard you guys got bios. Yeah. Of the name. Like, what was it like to learn about the name?
I mean, it means a lot to us, just from the standpoint that a lot of the players in the locker room, everybody has somebody else in the military or passed from the military. So, as me, my dad was in the military. So. And then my coach from back home was in the military. So just for us to recognize the people who put their life on the line for us to be able to come out here and play this game was big for us. And just know that today is not the day for us, but it's also the day that their families will forever remember. So we just had to go out there and play for them.
And also, you mentioned just shooting, but how much of that do you think is looks, and how much do you think?
It's not looks. I mean, we couldn't get more wide open shots. I mean, we couldn't get more wide open shots by good shooters. It's just, I don't know. So some of it we'll have to look at on the film a little bit, but some of it is early in the season. I don't know. You know, it's we're a much better shooting team than we've shot from both the foul line and from three-point land. But you know, we have shown a maturity though in both games to stay with it, even though we weren't shooting well. We're taking care of the ball at a pretty good rate, and we're winning the game on defense. So, but that's going to have to improve, and I know it will.
And to that point about winning the game on defense, that we play, I want to say around that 2-minute mark, Steph kind of hits his body in the passing lane, gets the ball out.
Disruptor steal.
Yeah. How important is that, though?
Huge. I mean, if you're not making shots, then you have to do other things to impact the game. That's kind of what Steph does. I mean, he hasn't shot the ball well. You know, not as well as he shot it in practice or well he wants to shoot it, but you still have to play a game out here. You still have to find ways to win, and he made some huge plays today to win the game.
Ky, question for you. You didn't get your first basket until late in the first half. You really didn't take a lot of shots. How much is it a challenge for you between facilitator and scorer? It's got to be a big challenge.
Just knowing if I'm not going, just trying to get the other guys going so we got some kind of energy, but also if I'm not going, trying to pick my energy up on the defense end to get our team to either a fast break or get somebody open. So like the the first fast break that I hit Nico down the middle, like that got our team the energy to get more excitement, and then we just started playing out of that.
Coach, David Cordova, James Johnson. I have actually two questions. One, will you wear these shooting shirts throughout the whole season? And what does Winston and Ky bring as a backcourt?
The shooting shirts, I think we did it for Veterans Day. If they wanted to wear them all year, that's a decision they would make as a team, or we make as a team, but that's up to them. But I think Winston and Ky are starting to learn how to play with one another. You know, I mean, it's 2 games in, and I think our whole team is learning to play a little bit without Jerome. It's going to take some time. Guys have to establish some new roles, and just as long as we play right, I have no problem. I thought a couple times we came out of character at key times. Took some quick shots that, you know, maybe we needed to work them there and get to the free throw line or get something on top of the basket. But, again, it's a work in progress, man. We're 2 games in. We're obviously, you know, we could play a lot better, and that's not taking anything away from that. I thought they played really well. So I think we just got to keep learning and growing and finding ways for right now until we figure it out.
Ky, you guys are down, I think, 6 points with under a minute to go, and you get those 2 pretty tough step-back threes going into the locker room. How does that change the message for you guys?
It just gives us the energy to come out the second half. A lot of times, you gotta get yourself going somehow, and the team wasn't really going, like we was falling behind. So me hitting those 2 shots just gave us more energy to play to come out in the second half ready to go.
Ky, you went out with some foul trouble in the second half. They regained the lead, and then you went right back in, got that offensive board off the missed free throw, and regained the lead again. Just talk about the energy you bring to the court and your work on the offensive boards as well.
Just knowing that we got to play with energy for us to keep the defensive side going, and the players know that also. But just trying to stay in, locked in, not worry about the foul trouble, just trying to go in and play my role is big for me, but also knowing that I'm not going to come out of myself for the team.
You know, on that foul before that forced you from the game, did it look like Stephon had actually fouled the player on that end one?
I don't even know what happened. I just the play was just called, so